No sympathy. Zero sympathy for this guy. Even with everything else that happens. Yes, Masamato, I'll watch your video first. It's so pathetic, dude. Stand on business! Stand on business, you wretch. Bros like Israel. Cyberboy's Gaza. Totally into the dirt. And no, we need to send another fucking J down. Dude, let's not get too political.
I've got people saying that they're trying to contact the hospital where my fucking dad is. You will not stop until I'm dead. This is... You've taken away my livelihood. There you go. There you go. What else do you want from me? The thing is, I am genuinely sorry if I've caused you a problem, and it wasn't out of malice.
Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! What is wrong with you? Like every single thing in this fucking video, your newest video is a lie! All I said! I just want to acknowledge what you did.
Remove my video on the topic. Oh, you're right, buddy. Oof. Removed. Remove the video. That's so pathetic, man. Remove the video. Because, oh God, it makes my skin crawl. The fundamentals of our disagreement come down to something quite simple. He believes Charlie Kirk is a racist. I don't. So if he believes Charlie stands for one of racism, there's nothing I can say to change that, and I believe that is incorrect. I profusely apologise for showing DMs, and it's not something I should have done, and I should have attempted to discuss this matter privately first. There are parts that I misunderstood, parts that require deeper conversation. Well, Matto is... Okay, the way I'd put it is this. And you'll see this as we continue to go through this. Matto has won. But at what cost? That's my kind of perspective on this. Seems like his mental health from the looks of it. There are parts that I misunderstood, parts that require deeper conversation. DarkViper has stated that if the video wasn't removed, he would make a video on the topic, and at this point, I can't afford to have thousands of people mass reporting my channel and be at risk of losing my livelihood over a very simple disagreement in politics. These two are fucking made for each other, bro. Aren't these two made for each other? Also, very funny that all of a sudden you care so deeply about DarkViper making a video about someone because it's you. Meanwhile, when I was in the midst of this retarded copyright shit with him, you were piling on his side. Like, it's so obnoxious that now he's like, oh no, he's going to make a video about me. Welcome to my world, you fucking F-slur. Yes, it's frustrating to deal with. It's fine, it is what it is. You know, you have to fucking contend with this sometimes. But it's just so funny that now he's crying about this. Meanwhile, he was fucking hopping straight onto his side before. Fucking what a loser, dude.
I fully expect a retraction and public apology for all the misinformation in your video and under it. I know you believe a person being under strain from threats to their life is no excuse from being rude.
Oh my God, dude. He wants a public apology for all these comments too. Dude! That's rough. That is rough.
You privately. There is absolutely no retraction here of even a single false thing that he said.
Also, okay, I don't know what the fuck this is. Also, it's like, yeah, Cyberboy was being a total victim Andy as well. Like, I'm sorry, Cyberboy, okay? But guess what, motherfucker? A lesson I've learnt myself, okay? If you're in a beef with a big YouTuber, you've got to accept that they might make a video about you. That's the way the cookie crumbles, my friend. And you should know, because you crumbled like a cookie at the first moment of pressure, you little fucking raped bitch. Dude, honestly, it's a mixture of anger at the fact he's so audacious to complain about stuff like that when he was jumping on DarkViper's side before against me. And just kind of gloating about it too. It's like just gloating, like, yeah, bro, you're getting a fucking taste. You get a little taste, aren't you, bro? Hey? It's all well and good when you're on the big YouTuber side, isn't it? It's easy. It's easy when you're on the big fucking YouTuber side. It's like supporting Manchester United or insert very good American football team here. You're supporting the winning side, basically. The side that's easy to support because they're fucking massive. Not the little shitter that's scrapping away against some massive fucking retarded YouTuber and their massive audience. Shoes on the other foot, buddy! United is not the winning side. Dude, I thought Manchester United were really good. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm fucking getting at, okay? the football team that's winning, the soccer team that's winning all the time. So anyway,
by taking down his
I literally could not care less about these fucking shitter tweets. It's so insane that Dark Viper cares about this. Loser. Total loser. Ooh, Pegasus 9648 said something of, oh no. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, continuing on. I'm not listening to any of these, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Dark Viper has stated that if the video wasn't removed, he would make a video on the topic. And at this point, I can't afford to have thousands of people mass report on my channel and be at risk of losing my livelihood. A very simple discipline politics. AK, DarkViperAU has threatened my livelihood, so I have to take down my video. So, this is totally wretched. Totally wretched from Cyberboi. And Dark Viper, as much as he himself is engaged in this in the course of this exact stream, he is correct to point out that this is exactly what Cyberboi is doing. Yes. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate that I have to side with Dark Viper. But beyond everything else, I must, of course, be there. Continuing on. You filmed a video, sent it to me, and said you would reveal it unless I apologised. What other way can that be interpreted? That he's made a video about you? What do you mean? That's not a threat. That's just, I've made a video about you. I will release it unless you apologise for this. That's not a threat to your livelihood. That's just, I'm going to release a video about you. If you don't want a video of me coming out about you. I mean, there's some implicit threat you could argue, perhaps. There's some argument you could make. But it's not, you're going to get mass reported. I'm going to release the video and you're going to get mass reported. That's fucking deranged, bro. Victim Andy shit. Fuck off. Yeah, Q, yes. It's almost like he knows that Dark Viper isn't fair and his audience is insane. Yes. Wow, if only you'd have thought of that before you decided to jump on his side against me, Cyberboi, you raped bitch. Anyway, I can't wait. The 10-minute video is probably going to be the crescendo of this stream, I would say. But anyway, we're not there yet. Dude, we need to plow ahead. There's still so much fucking shit to get through. Okay. Let's try and speed this up a bit. Yeah, my making a response to your speaking is not a threat of violence or threat against your livelihood.
The way can
I agree with Dark Viper there.
Clearly, or a threat against your livelihood.
It is like you were saying, I don't want to take the video down, but Dark Viper has threatened me with the threat of speaking. You know full well that I don't stand a chance against the 2 million sub channel. Oh, I can't believe he's saying this plainly. Cyberboi, you should have hit me up, bro. Okay, you should have hit me up. You should have hit me up, dude. I could have explained to you how to get in Matt's head. So that literally like a year later, when my name gets brought up, his little eye flicks. Dude, you should have come to me. I could have helped you out, okay? Bro, it's so funny that he's admitting this when he was siding with him. Oh my God, it's so wretched.
Livelihood. It's like you were saying, I don't want to take down the video. No funny reason you think you should take down the video.
Dude. Also, dude, the other thing too, just to make a more serious point, right? You know for a while I don't stand a chance against a 2 million sub channel. Then why did you fucking make a video about him, you fucking idiot? Like, as much as I think Dark Viper's a cretin for getting into this to this level, you made content about him. He's well within his rights to make a fucking video about you, even if you're a 50k sub YouTuber. It's retarded to do so. What are you on about, dude? Why did you start this then? Why did you even comment on it? I don't think I stand a chance against a 2 million sub YouTuber, so I'm going to make a video about them. Retarded. Totally retarded, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. Belted. He felt it himself. You have directly made the argument that the only reason you think you should take down the video is a threat to your channel, not the endless misinformation in it. You were saying you don't want to take the video down. It's like the most hollow apology ever. Even below you think I should be apologising to you. My guy, I just existed and shared an opinion. You started World War III, World War IV, World War V over my being mildly rude after you told me my voice and my views caused you to receive death threats and harassment. I was a hypocrite.
Video is the threat to you. It's like my being mildly rude.
True. despite none of it being true, and then apologize. He's literally apologize. He's literally capitalized it, bro. Oh, dude, that's so funny. That's hilarious. Apologize.
Despite that, you're saying.
Jesus Christ, these guys continue to talk, didn't they? Fucking hell. Anyway, I think hopefully this is the last of the fucking DMs, bro, because I really want to get to the next point of this. Fuck me. The posts and replies contain multiple apologies, and the endless misinformation is on the basis you think Charlie's a racist. By me saying he's not, you're saying it's misinformation. Read the tweet again. The apology was meant, but pretending a 2 million sub channel coming down on me won't impact that is dumb. Matt, do whatever you want. Drop a video. My dying father. Oh my god, he's such a wretch! My dying fucking father is more important right now, as I said in the voice note. I deleted the video. I made an apology. Do not contact me again. Yeah, this Cyberboy guy is fucking pathetic. Oh, my dying father, please. My father. It is so wretched. Like I say, it's two emotion manipulative freaks battling each other. The matter with my father was not public knowledge. I understand I shared out private DMs and I shouldn't have, but seriously?
Saying it's misinformation.
I deleted the video. Wait, for fuck's sake. I deleted the video, apologised. I still don't have time to sift through the entire video as I'm in and out of the hospital. I'm exhausted. I'm blocking you again because I don't want an argument or even a discussion. Sharing the matter about my father publicly was a line crossed. Well, this seems to suggest that Matto shared the father thing first. But in any case, we need to...
Basis you think Charlie is a racist was wrong. And on the basis of merely his disagreement, that what I was saying was misinformation. He is quite literally accusing me of doing the very stupid thing that he did to start this whole thing. Okay. Do whatever you want. Drop a video. Contact me again. He of course then blocked me.
Okay, so that's the end of that, right?
He spent days attacking me and creating places for people to attack me.
Okay, so look, I do think we're ready to more or less move on from this. But I just want to show this. Boom! Dude, what is this, dude? Hey guys, many of you asked about this, so here you go. Please note before you read that the tweet in the image I provided is entirely false. A smaller creator, Cyberboi, publicly quote-tweeted me and accused me of things I didn't do. I addressed this with him in DMs despite how busy I was. In response, he leaked our DMs in a video and made up a dozen provably false claims about me. This led to hundreds of comments attacking every aspect of my life and personality, many of which Cyber liked and praised, despite his having watched me for a long time and knowing they were false. Oh my god, dude. Again, I followed in DMs rather than publicly to avoid drama. I even took the time to make him a personal video explaining why each point he made was false. In response, he took down the video, yet made a post falsely claiming what our disagreement was about and suggesting that I threatened his channel and livelihood. Okay, he's just repeating what we already know. Pause if you want to read it. I need to get on to the next part of this. This is fucking deranged. He's basically just asking his audience whether he feels rightly aggrieved or not. And then asking if people want the full story in a video, okay? But it's what we know already. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that, I believe, is everything we need from this stream. We now move on to the next part of the tale, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Because there's more. There's a lot more, guys. There's a lot more. So, in response to this, Cyberboi released a video, which is now deleted. But fortunately, credit to Kiwi Farms, we have a copy of the video, which we will be watching now. This is the first of 3 in this story. So this one is about 6 minutes and just under 4 minutes. And we watched these the other day on Kick. And then there is the 10-minute video. The 10-minute video, which I will not spoil if you don't know. We haven't watched it yet. But just trust me. Trust. Okay? So this is his response to that stream.
So the other day I posted a video on my second channel, which is a video that I probably shouldn't have posted. Me and Dark Viper got into a bit of Twitter drama, is what it comes down to. And I preemptively posted a video when, to be honest, I didn't handle myself correctly. Ooh. The conversation could have been handled probably over DMs. I did ask Dark Viper if he wanted a phone call. He did deny it, but I can understand that after the video came out and all of that stuff. So I didn't handle myself properly at all. Now, after that video went out, Dark Viper messaged me. He sent me a video, a 45-minute video that he's recorded, and said that he wants a public apology. And basically, if I don't,
bro, you can tell this guy is like sweating, not just because of the mask, but you can tell he's like, oh shucks. It's so pathetic, man. Like, dude, so outrageous. How the fuck are you going about making a video about yours truly siding with Matto when this is how you act when Matto comes at you? Pathetic. Pathetic. And I got no fucking sympathy. Zero sympathy for this guy, even with everything else that happens. Pathetic.
A video would come out. So for me, the first thing I'm thinking, selfishly, 100% selfishly, and I'm not going to run away from this.
He's dropped to his knees.
Is a bit of concern there, like a 2 million subscriber channel taking me on. It ceases to become about right and wrong and more about if I get mass reported into oblivion. I mean, I have friends that have lost accounts that literally did nothing wrong. So,
okay, so first of all, this mass report thing is bullshit. Okay, mass report thing is nonsense. I tell you what it is. You're starting to recognise, my pedigree chum, that when you're in the firing line of a massive channel, it's not so fun, is it? It's not so easy for you. You'd rather be on the side of the massive channel going at a 40k sub shitter. You don't want to be the 50k sub shitter when it's coming at you. This mass reporting thing is bogus. It's nonsense. You just don't want the fucking smoke. That's what it is. Exactly what someone just said in chat as well. You kicked the hornet's nest. You've kicked a deranged hornet's nest, and now you're like, no, I'm getting stung. Stop, stop, stop. Dude. Let the venom strengthen you. Let the venom strengthen you, Cyberboy. You've become the raped, unfortunately, because you've not let the venom strengthen you.
I'm not saying that I haven't done anything wrong, by the way, to be clear. I'm saying that, you know, taking on a channel that big is non-conducive. So just to give you the fundamentals of it, it's all about the Charlie Kirk situation. It's a politically divisive situation. And yeah, I did. As soon as he messaged me, I took down the video that I'd made because I need to actually watch his 45-minute video and go through all his points. Now, dude, I didn't have the time.
So subservient, dude, the level of subservience to this guy is nuts. Oh, yes, Massa. Yes, Massa Matto. I'll watch your video first. It's so pathetic, dude. Stand on business. Stand on business, you wretch. So anyway, I instantly folded. Dude, it's so pathetic, man.
This just, and you can verify this, you can check with some other people. I'm happy, Dark Viper, if you sign an NDA, I will send you proof. My father was going in for his cancer treatment, which, by the way, wasn't public knowledge, but you've now shared that all over your YouTube. So I'm trying not to get sarky and antagonistic, but...
Dude. So it is... So, I mean, I don't know. People are claiming that he revealed the cancer-riddled father first, but I'm being told it was Matto that did it. Yeah, guess what, Cyberboy? Guess what, mate? Matto is a vicious, malicious little fucking snake. And he will do shit like that because he wants to destroy the people that he's beefing with. He wants to destroy them. And you retardedly thought he's like a good guy because you're on his side before. Dude, it's just so obnoxious that he sat here acting like this was a shock. When if you've watched or looked at any of Matto's situations, dude, even beyond my own situation, okay? Other dramas he's been involved in, he's done the same thing. Yeah, exactly. And also, like, you stood idle. I don't care about standing idle, necessarily. If he just wasn't involved in it, whatever. No, he made content whilst I was fucking going at it with Dark Viper on Dark Viper's side against me. So he was participating on the side of Dark Viper as Dark Viper was doing the shit that he's complaining about to me. Fortunately, I wasn't stupid enough to reveal a bunch of private information to him in DMs that he could then use against me. But there was absolutely a viciousness, a maliciousness. There was a, you know, a desire to try and fucking destroy me. I mean, bro, he's openly said that he was hoping that I'd send through my details to respond to his DMCA request so that he could capture my details to then file a lawsuit against me. Because he wanted to fucking try and rape me with a lawsuit over a fucking 10k view video. You know, even though, I mean, what fucking damages would he even fucking get out of me, bro? At the time, I had like £10,000 in savings. That was it. So obviously, yes, he's got this vicious streak. He does want to destroy people. And you can see it in multiple dramas. Multiple dramas that he's been involved in. And that's the guy that you sided with, you fucking wretch.
Fuck you. That was the day you messaged me. I'd gotten up a bit late because I had a lot going on. And then we had that like brief chat. I jumped on some calls with people and then I had to leave the house. So you were constantly messaging me after I had mentioned obviously what was going on. You were still messaging me. And in the end, I was like, I need to put a stop to this. So I tried to watch the video when I was dealing with my home situation. I can't listen to your response. I don't have the time. Past few days, I've not only been dealing with the situation with my father, I've also been dealing with like having to help out around the. I can't talk about half the stuff without.
I mean, you can tell he's a Dark Viper fan as well because he's immediately hitting that Victim Andy button, isn't he? Victim Andy, boom, boom. Oh, I couldn't listen to your video because I had to go and take some fucking trash out. That's a joke from before from Kick Chat, by the way. I've seen that joke from Kick Chat when we watched this video on Kick. Giving due credit, okay? But yeah, man, this is just wretched. And it's like so patently, obviously fucking manipulative. Log off and go sort your life out then. Why do you have time to fucking have all this combo and shit, dude? Give me a break, man. Give me a fucking break, dude.
Doxing myself. This is the thing about being a mass YouTuber. It's fucking shit sometimes. This is a politically divisive topic, and I did what you asked. I did apologize for the way that I handled myself, and I didn't handle myself properly at all, Dark Viper. I didn't. Matt, I am sorry for the way I handled myself. I genuinely am, but you're asking me to apologize for 1, 2, 3, 4 things. I don't know what your points are because to be quite frank, I haven't had the fucking time to go through your response and everything. Oof. Like, what's happened over the past few days is just thrown a spanner in my life, and you're not a priority on that list. So I deleted the video. I apologize for my mismanagement of the situation. If you just, mate, send me a list of things you want me to apologize for. I'll apologize for all of them. But
dude, just send me a list and I'll apologize for it all. Dude, it's so wretched, man. Oh my god, what a loser! Kowtowing this hard to Dark Viper. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, guys. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, dude.
I do not have the time to go through your video, to go through everything, to write down a list, to write down responses, to sit in a dark room and type everything. I don't have that at the moment.
Cyberboi, there's one way out of this. Release a video claiming that Dark Viper's literally got AIDS. Not even as a joke. Claim he literally is HIV positive and is trans-communicated to AIDS, okay? Do it now! That's the only way out of this. It's the only way to salvage yourself.
I'm sure maybe in the future, if I feel I have some time to go through it all and my life has calmed down, I will. This whole situation is so politically divisive, and it's very clear from your audience as well as mine. You know, I'm complicit in this as well. People don't want to see us arguing about this shit.
Yeah, it does sound a bit like he's going to cry, doesn't it? It sounds a little bit like he's a bit tearful in this video. Well, he doesn't cry. In this video... Oh, what? Huh? What?
People don't want to see this. Like, you keep posting videos about, you know, your beefs with various people, and you don't deserve to get harassed. You don't deserve to be doxxed. You don't deserve any of this stuff. But if you're hanging around in like far-right forums and groups and arguing with far-right extremists, you are playing with fire, and not that it's deserved.
Bro, you were asking for it, Vipes. Vipes, you were asking to get raped, buddy. Dude, that's so based. Let's go. I mean, the thing is, like, look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Dark Viper didn't deserve to get doxed and fucked with. Well, I don't know how fucked with he was, to be fair, but no, what? What are you on about, dude? He wasn't, like, hanging out in these far-right forums, which I'm assuming he's referring to Kiwi Farms. You know, I mean, the thing that he did that I think really provoked interest from people was when he filed that stupid fucking DMCA against me. So I've got to be honest with you guys, okay? I've got to be real with you. I was talking about Twitter. Yeah, but the doxing stuff was before this. It's before all this Charlie Kirk stuff. No? In any case, I mean, this is just a stupid point. Like, either he's talking about Kiwi Farms and Dark Viper wasn't knocking about in Kiwi Farms. He got attention and then ended up getting doxed, which is very bad, and I disavow, legitimately disavow, okay? Or he's talking about the more recent situation of knocking about with far-right types, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really think he deserved that necessarily. But anyway, it's just very funny that he's making the "you were asking for it" argument. Very funny.
But it makes more sense. It's not the whole world versus you, Matt. It's you're playing with fire.
Playing with fire.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't think... I mean, look, if you want to post a video, you can.
Now I'm totally raped. I'm done talking about this.
But if you're going to sit there and shout at your microphone about how much you hate me and how much I got everything wrong and all of this, go for it, mate. But I'm checking out of this situation. I fucked up. I did not handle the situation properly at all in any way. It was immature of me the way I did handle the situation. But I don't have the energy, brother. I just don't have the energy. So do whatever you want to do. Keep putting out posts, whatever. I would appreciate it if you didn't speak about my father.
I'm sure that Viper's going to respect that, buddy.
The fact I was with my father in the hospital and all that stuff, that's not public knowledge, and I'd rather it well, it's too late now, innit? Cat's out of the bag. Thing is, I'm not trying to pull the sympathy card, but physically not being able to actually go through your video and be...
You are. This is absolutely the sympathy card. I've got a sick father and I can't focus on this. You are 100% doing the sympathy card. It's undeniable.
He sat at my desk to go through your points. I just couldn't. You've given it, like, what, 24 hours? Like, just over? I don't know. Matt, I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to beef with you. I don't want any more discussions about Charlie Kirk, this, that, it doesn't matter. Like, when something as big as happens in my life that's, like, personal to me has happened, none of this shit becomes important to me anymore. Maybe they will be when my own situation dies down, but for the time being, I'm just not interested. Yeah. I'm sorry for the way I handled myself, Matt. To everyone that watches both mine and Matt's channels, don't expect you to stay subscribed to me.
Oh.
I will admit
Oh, dude. I've lost. I'm totally raped. I've lost against Dark Viper. Unsubscribe from me if you want. Dude, it's so pathetic, dude. It's so pathetic that he's... Oh, God, it's sickening to see, dude. It's sickening to see. And he's right, he has lost because he's handled this terribly and fucked it all up. He's a pathetic, useless wretch. Oh.
Like, fully that I am not... I'll admit... I'm not even going to edit this video. I admit that I'm not... I'm not innocent in this. I did handle myself wrong. And that's the end of that. Thank you.
That little bit at the end as well. Do you notice that? I noticed that before when we watched this on Kick. Listen.
And that's the end of that. Thank you.
The breath out. The concerned breath. Dude, well, that video was more cancer riddled than his father's fucking colon. Jesus. Okay, come on. That's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Come on. That's out of line. That's out of pocket. That's out of pocket, bro. Anyway, look, he brought it up, okay? Anyway, totally fucking worthless wretch. Sympathy beta, sympathy farming. Oh, it's tough to watch, man. Tough to watch. Moving on to the next point of this. Just in case we missed anything, well, fear not. Dark Viper created a handy little document that laid out everything that he did. Would you believe it? Okay. Look at this. 4 meticulous pages. 4 pages. Not too bad. Let's see what this says. DarkViperAU's Everything Cyberboi Did livestream. Short summary. Across the entire livestream, the streamer paints a comprehensive picture of betrayal, hypocrisy, and escalating cruelty from Cyberboi. What began as a minor disagreement over empathy in a Charlie Kirk quote spiraled into slander, cruelty, and manipulation. Despite private efforts to resolve things, including a 45-minute unlisted video, Cyberboi leaked DMs, misrepresented events, refused to retract lies, hid behind vague apologies, and even used his father's illness as a shield. The streamer concludes this as the most devastating experience of his 14-year career. Made worse because it came not from a hostile outsider, but from someone he had helped and supported. So, you know, again, I've obviously pretty clear that like Cyberboi's a total wretch. Is it ChatGPT? I don't know. Very clear. Cyberboi's a wretch. Dark Viper is absolutely overstating the level of this help and support that he's talking about, going back to those DMs before, because he wants to seem more aggrieved. And he's acting like this is the worst thing. 14 years! He wants to seem more aggrieved than I think you can reasonably say based on what we've seen so far. Okay, I don't know about the ChatGPT thing. I wouldn't like to speculate, but you by all means do. Full summary. Opening an emotional state, the streamer begins by saying his anger rivals past conflicts. He feels overwhelmed by it. He frames the situation as unprecedented in terms of dishonesty and frustration. He empathizes being exhausted, nearly 24 hours without sleep, and overwhelmed by the sheer scale of lies and harassment. Main conflict with Cyberboi. Accusation. Cyberboi has fabricated an entirely false narrative, repeating lies hundreds of times. Impact. These lies fueled hate comments and false claims about the streamer. Betrayal. Despite helping Cyberboi for over a year, private support, feedback, promotion, advice, he was publicly slandered. Demand. All he wanted was a simple apology and retraction, which never came. Worse, Cyberboi pretended to apologise whilst taking no accountability for what he actually did. Instigating issue. Charlie Kirk post. The streamer made a tweet criticising Charlie Kirk's views on empathy. Cyberboi claimed that was misinformation and attacked the streamer for misrepresenting Kirk. This has got to be fucking AI, surely. I'm going to speculate. This seems like AI. It doesn't have much autistic angle to it, you know? The streamer insists his statement was accurate. Kirk repeatedly disparaged empathy, regardless of added context about preferring sympathy. While enduring harassment and death threats over his tweet, Cyberboi piled on instead of offering private clarification. Escalation. Cyberboi accused the streamer of misinformation and hypocrisy, causing others to receive harassment and be called racist. He demanded the streamer admit fault, retract posts, and grow as a person without providing evidence. He later made a video titled, "This YouTuber won't admit they're wrong," further attacking the streamer publicly whilst leaking and misrepresenting their DMs. Streamer's rebuttals. Consistency. He has a track record of retracting errors and fact-checking, and insists nothing he said about Kirk was inaccurate. Double standard. Cyberboi admitted he'd ignored the same issue in anyone else, but applied a harsher standard to him. Misrepresentation. Cyberboi repeatedly put words in his mouth, implying he would call people racist for disagreeing. Indifference. Cyberboi showed no care for the streamer's real harassment, doxing, and death threats. Ongoing narrative. The streamer describes Cyberboi as arrogant, egotistical, and indifferent. He tracks repeated lies and contradictions of Cyberboi's claims, even jokingly keeping account of false accusations. He portrays the betrayal as especially bitter because it wasn't done for money, clout, or gain, just out of misplaced defensiveness. Personal video and betrayal. The streamer reveals he privately made a 45-minute unlisted response video for Cyberboi, laying out point by point why his claims were false. This was intended to stay private, an extraordinary effort given the streamer was already under stress from doxing, death threats, and real-life obligations. Cyberboi disregarded it, leaked private DMs, and doubled down on his video. Shameful behavior. Escalating misrepresentations. Cyberboi justified leaking DMs with flimsy excuses. He might respond publicly, so I preemptively leaked. He repeatedly accused the streamer of spreading misinformation about Charlie Kirk, despite making multiple factual errors himself, e.g., wrongly stating Kirk's children witnessed the shooting, misframing the shooter's motives, misusing shell casing memes. Even after acknowledging mistakes in private, Cyberboi left his false posts and videos public, fostering hundreds of hostile comments. Hollow apologies. Cyberboi issued vague apologies. I didn't handle myself properly. I'm sorry for leaking DMs, but never retracted or corrected false claims. Is this definitely... I mean, I think it could be AI. Are we certain that Dark Viper even did this? Or is this something... Where did we get this from? Because this looks like someone could have just fed his transcript into an AI bot, Clanker, and it spat this out. Are we certain that he definitely did this himself? Okay, wait. Whoa! Hold the phone. Thank you, Flip Flop. Some of you don't have time to watch a video that is many hours long. I've therefore gotten a summary made of it, which is far easier to congest. Dark Viper did indeed put this out. And it looked... DK, change of plan. We're not going to finish reading it because it's AI slop and we know it already. It does look like Dark Viper did do this, and it does look like AI to me. And he's saying, gotten a summary. Well, that would suggest he did indeed use AI. Okay? Rewind, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Do you remember when Cyberboi was pleading with Dark Viper to no longer talk about the father? He was begging and pleading. Please, Matto, don't talk about my cancer-riddled father. I'm begging you. Well, those words fell on deaf ears. The video has since been deleted. And obviously, you know, got to be careful with how I interact with his content. Because you know what Matto's like. But fortunately, the videos that he's recently put up are previewed, if you look here. So this is a thumbnail of a video that Dark Viper put up. He lied with his father's cancer? Bro! Credit where credit's due. That's very funny. Okay? That is very funny. Dude, that is insane, bro. And look at his face, dude. Dude, that is insane, bro. I don't know. Okay, we'll watch like 10 minutes of this stream, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Yeah, it looks like he's doing more Charlie Kirk stuff. Guys. We're getting close to the 10-minute video. There's this. There's another under 4 minute Cyberboi video. And then we're more or less at the 10-minute video, which I'm extremely excited about. Okay, just hold tight a bit longer. We're getting there. We'll just watch a bit of this. Fair use. Only using a small portion of the stream. Transformatively reacting to with critical commentary. Not the full video. Not the full video, ladies and gentlemen. We are fair use operatives around these parts, okay? Even to Matto's own retardo standards. But obviously, let's get past this bit.
Zoopio. Hey, guys doing?
I think he talks about Cyberboi straight away.
For everything.
Come on. Come on, Matto, get into it.
I mean, entire live stream dedicated to explaining all the things Cyberboi did.
Dude, look at this as well. Exposed. The worst GTA creator. Okay. I think Cyberboi is a totally disgusting little wretch. Let's be fucking real, though. This is Dark Viper's vicious little side coming out. Because it's very obvious that the intent of doing this stream, he talked about how he's going to promote it forever. It's extremely obvious that he wanted to destroy this guy. He wanted to bury this guy. Look, the worst GTA creator. He's framing it in a way that is going to maximize reputational damage against him. I think that's very transparent. Very transparent. He's got his right to respond. I'm not even saying he can't do this. All I'm saying is he clearly is aiming for maximum reputational damage against the guy.
And why he won't admit to the things that he did and what he said and what he was wrong about, what he lied about, and why he keeps doubling down and has in fact now fled the entire fucking internet to avoid just admitting what he did.
So this is largely true. I think after this he released another video, but he did in fact delete his Twitter account. So yeah, there's that. He deleted his Twitter account. Thoughts? Thoughts on that? Totally raped. Totally and utterly raped. Self-rape in this case. But yeah. Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
It took 4 hours. Because it was
to atoms.
A lot. Normally, when I have a dispute with a person, if a person calls me out on Twitter, you know me, I'm a bit rash. I might just like fire back immediately, like BAM! Because why not? But because I knew Cyber and what he did was so heinous and disgusting, I did my best to not do that. I had helped out this guy. He was a smaller content creator for an over fucking year, whenever he wanted to. Supported him, shout him out so many fucking times. And for that alone, I was willing to not do what I normally do and just try to resolve things in privately. But he just wouldn't do it. He just kept slandering me publicly the entire fucking time, to the point where at the end of it, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why do you keep doing this? And then he blocks me. Like I don't. On some level, I think this might have been like some strategy that, because he was pivoting his content in like a right wing and a fucking direction. And he thought maybe taking pot shots at me on Twitter would be a good way to do this, despite.
I'm actually not completely against that idea necessarily. Like he did some videos about the UK and had Keir Starmer trussed up with like devil horns and stuff like that. And regardless of what you think about Keir Starmer, I mean, you know, that would seem to me that he was quite critical of some stuff. I didn't really cover that, but I do think that could be an angle he was taking. So I'm not necessarily even against that. That could well be true, you know?
How much I helped him grow his fucking channel? I don't know. I don't know. So I made this video covering all this. I wanted, like, this is 4 hours of so.
Did Queerman feed you this info? Well, I wasn't fed the info. I saw it in chat somewhere, I think. And then look who pops up. His politics videos are fucking terrible. Total conspiracy retard.
Many things. And one of the things that I wanted to point out was,
that's Queerman's
like, I wanted some way to promote this in some way that's a lot shorter. And so I wanted to point out that this man constantly trying to use his father's cancer to avoid admitting he was wrong. Yes. His father has been sick for quite a while, apparently. Because he announced that a month or so ago. And he claims, hey man, I couldn't admit I was wrong or engage in this in any way or remove all that slanderous material because my father was sick. And I pointed out that while his father was sick, he posted to social media, including in my DMs, 100+ times. Released 4 fucking videos and like 20 minutes of audio. While his father was sick in hospital. But for some reason, he's like, bro, couldn't do anything about all that slander I did at their DarkViperAU because my dad's in hospital.
Dude, God bless Matto for pushing this guy over the edge. Yes. Sometimes you gotta send a maniac to catch a maniac. Demolition Man. That's Demolition Man logic right there.
Like, and then when I called him out for this, I shit you not, you could not believe.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, okay? At this point, I feel like Matto is basically won. He's got complete subservience from Cyberboi, right? Like, what this shows is how vicious and malicious Matto is, that he's still going. Right? He's Derek Chauvin after 6 minutes, okay? He is still kneeling, even though it's over. Right? Now, No, we've not. Okay, we've not got to the 10-minute video yet. No, we'll get to that shortly. So, I've got no love for Cyberboi. I think he's handled this terribly. He's a total wretch, a total fucking loser. But, like, I mean, dude, come on. Like, this is Matto literally crushing him under the weight of his channel. Literally no possible reason to do this.
Believe it. The man literally makes a video where he tries to again roll out his father dying of cancer to avoid admitting not only to all the bad things he did before, but now all the bad things he's done since. I just, like, I told a story in the live stream as to why this a normal person would be sickened by this, obviously. But I'm even more sickened by it because of stuff in my life. And you can hear about that in the live stream if you want to. The edited version of this live stream will be made as a video, like it's rendering right now. You can also find the response I made to his unbelievably sick and fucking disgusting shit he said in this video to avoid. The man is literally leaving the internet while claiming, bro, I did nothing wrong, and the truth doesn't matter. The entire reason, the impetus for the entire thing of this happening was he wrongly accused, he accused me of doing something wrong.
So, you know, the thing is, I mean, I don't know if there's anything of any merit in this entire fucking video. We'll watch like another 5 minutes. But I think that he is literally just fucking repeating everything we already know.
Okay, he had a disagreement. But he demanded, because he disagreed with me, that I retract all my statements publicly. That he said that any person should, who has an audience should not spread misinformation and should acknowledge when they're wrong, like, I guess apologize and take that shit down. This man then would go on to spend 4, now 5 fucking days spreading misinformation about everything under the sun. And then just, he would spread misinformation, then we spread misinformation about his misinformation, then just over and over and over again. And now he's finally made a video where he said, guys, I don't even care what's true anymore. I don't even care about misinformation. I never fucking did. I don't think anyone should be accountable for anything they say. Like, it is just wild that the very thing that he's doing to avoid accountability is the thing he falsely accused me of, which caused this entire debacle to begin with. It is.
Bro, this is what I mean though, right? It's over. It's done at this point. I don't think there's anything more to say about this. But he's still continuing on. He wants this guy in the dirt. You know, abstractly. Okay? Like, this is pathetic. Like, he's banging on about this. It's done, bro. You won. That's it. Even if he's not exactly responded in the way that you want. It's like, dude, give it up, man. Like, really? Bros like Israel. Exactly, Shelby, yes. Bros like Israel. Cyberboi's Gaza. Totally raped into the dirt. And no, we need to send another fucking J down. Let's not get too political. Let's not get too political, okay?
It's not even hypocrisy. There has to be a new word for it. It's like mega giga hypocrisy.
Cyberboi can't breathe.
As someone that lives in the UK and works in the cyber field, we don't claim this one.
Okay, so anyway, I think we get the gist. I think we need to move forward because he just seems to be repeating himself. And I do want to persevere accordingly.
Unbelievable. He is so committed to just not taking accountability, admitting he was wrong, that he's giving away his Discord server.
Bro, what? He's keeping track of what he's up to. Jesus. Yeah, I think Cyberboi crashed out big time over this. And we are moving forward imminently. That was from later in the stream, apparently. So there's this video, which is just under 4 minutes long. So following that stream that we just watched, and DarkViper releasing the video claiming in the thumbnail who's lying about his father, we then get this from Cyberboi.
So I'm getting hundreds of comments saying that I lied about my dad having cancer because DarkViper decided to lie in his title. Now, if you read this title, obviously it looks like I lied about my father being ill. And that's what anyone logically would assume reading that title. Apart from nowhere in the video does he substantiate that by any means. The whole video is about who actually revealed that my father was ill in the first place. And actually, the same goes for his other titles. The Spiffing Brit never said this.
Oh, wow. I mean, I can't really say much about fucking thumbnail shit, but, you know, it's just very interesting that this guy is suddenly recognizing that Dark Viper is not a paragon of honesty and virtue when it's him being targeted. But when it's someone else, all of a sudden, it's clear, it's not, oh, it's a bit hazy, I can't tell. When it's you, you suddenly realize it.
And you know what? No love for the quartering, but he certainly didn't say this. If we're at the point now where the title and everything about it is a lie,
Cyberboi lied about his father's cancer to dodge accountability.
then try and paint someone in a bad light or actually make it look like they said things that they didn't say, I can't win. And this was the exact thing that I spoke about in my previous video. Going against a 2 million subscriber channel, they can lie. They can just put whatever fucking title they want. They can lie about anything they want.
Also, Cyberboi, I must take issue with you. I think you got a little thumbnail that you might need to change, brother. Because, just to say, okay, I am extremely familiar with this picture of me. It is the one picture that people use of me because I look terrible in it. I mean, obviously, I'm not very photogenic as it is. But I don't recall having a binky in my mouth when that picture was taken or it was recorded. So if we're going to talk about misinformation, okay, can we talk about the misinformation of you putting a pacifier in my mouth as some sort of weird psychosexual thing? Can we discuss that perhaps, Cyberboi? Okay?
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
But if you tell this guy stop clickbaiting GTA 6, he will spug out. 0 principles to stand on.
Thank you. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Very disappointing that you don't have principles on this particular matter, I must say. Yes. Is Cyberboi ABDL? I'll let you, the audience, decide, okay? And, you know, that's that really. But, I mean, obviously I'm being a bit silly. But, you know, it's just very funny. Came for me, sided with Dark Viper, and now he's fucking crying that Dark Viper's turned on him. Pathetic.
Entirely, they can do whatever they want because the truth doesn't matter. I'm taking the advice of other Grand Theft Auto creators and I'm leaving the space for a while until this stops. Dark Viper is...
Oh, he lost so bad he's leaving for a bit. He's lost so bad he's having to walk away for a little bit.
He's making it his goal to basically push me into the ground. Bearing in mind, there's people out there that have made...
Okay, this is fair. We probably had like 4 or 5 conversations at most. He didn't spend a year helping me. This is true. Dark Viper is totally misrepresenting his relationship with Cyberboi to make it seem worse. This is true.
Death threats towards him, like other, like, you know, commentary creators and stuff. They've made death threats towards him. And some actual reprehensible shit has been said to Dark Viper from these other people that I'm nothing to do with, but he still thinks I'm the worst person in the world. Originally, my intention was to actually go through his original 45-minute video and, you know, clarify bits that I might have been incorrect on or whatever. Now, that video originally got 9,000 or so views. I believe it was. I know it was 9,000 when I went to bed, so it's probably like 11 or something thousand by the time that, you know, I'd woken up the next day. And when he messaged me, that video was immediately deleted. And he's going on about how it caused him to get harassed and all of this stuff. 9,000 views. If you look at the views between...
Wow, you're telling me that Dark Viper acts like a victim about getting harassed and shit off the back of stuff that reasonably couldn't do that? Wow. Wow, yeah, I'm hearing this for the first time, guys. Dark Viper's a dishonest victim Andy Wretch. Can you believe it, guys? That's crazy, bro. Maybe if you open your fucking eyes, maybe you took your gay little mask off and took your shades off, particularly when you're indoors, and you'd open your eyes up to Matto's true nature, you wouldn't be in this position. But no, you decided to just side with him. You sided with the big YouTuber because you're a fucking pathetic little wretch.
His live stream, his 4 hours where he sat ranting at his computer about me, the various tweets, we are in the hundreds of thousands of views now, and pretty much every Grand Theft Auto creator in the space has called him out for it. In fact, Dark Viper even showed during his stream that TGG had even messaged him.
Yeah, that's his podcast buddy. So yeah, obviously, like, Matto is getting criticised. Because you need to remember, even though I feel like we're kind of like discerning some emotional manipulation, right? Beyond that, people that are more, you know, I don't know what the right word is, but they are not going to see it in the same way. they're going to think, oh, this guy's got a cancer-riddled father, he's in hospital, and Dark Viper's still going at him. That's bad, Dark Viper should stop. And they will also probably look at it from the perspective, which is more reasonable, the Dark Viper's this massive creator. Like, why are you going so hard at this fucking nobody, essentially? Like, you're just wasting your time.
I'm saying, what on earth are you doing, Matt? I've come off all social media and I've turned off comments because I don't want to see comments like this.
That's nasty. That's nasty. It's very nasty.
At the moment, not with what's happening. If Dark Viper has got to the point where he's willing to lie in his titles and even A/B test his thumbnails to see which one performs better to slander me, I'm not going to get into this debate. There's nothing good that can come of arguing this backwards and forwards. And I've spoke to many creators behind the scenes that have been doing this for 10 plus years. And we've all had conversations about how I should deal with this. And this final video is just to say that I'm coming off all social media and I'm probably going to leave this channel for, you know, a few months. Because I can't win a debate against someone that's willing to just lie in the title, like before we even get into the videos.
Yes, you can. Just say that he has AIDS.
It's a straight up lie. So I'm coming off here. Yeah, I'm going to continue doing other bits, other channels that I run, that fortunately some of them Dark Viper doesn't know about. I'm going to continue doing those. And yeah, at this point, it went from maybe I got something wrong in my original video, which was only, by the way, my original video was only a couple minutes long. So it went from me maybe needing to sit down and find the time to go through that, like his points, to now, what's the point? He's produced in total, including the 45-minute video he sent me, he's produced over 5 hours of content in a day. That's the end of that. I'm not discussing this any further. Comments are off because I'm not reading some of the vile shit that some of his fans say because they believe everything he puts in a title and thumbnail. We're not getting into that. I'm not going backwards and forwards on that. And I'm pretty sure you'll find out over the coming months how many people Dark Viper's burnt bridges with in aid of his tirade. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in a few minutes.
So, that's a lot of words to say you raped, buddy. Anyway. So that's it, guys. The final video. He's leaving the internet. And things obviously ended there. Or did they? Or did they? Well, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that don't know, there is another video that I've alluded to through the stream. I've been calling it the 10-minute video. Okay? Now, the 10-minute video was uploaded and I believe fairly quickly deleted. However, Kiwi Farms had an archive of it, which I obviously downloaded. And I have the 10-minute video. Now, the only piece of the puzzle that I don't know and understand is what happened between this video and the 10-minute video. I don't know. I don't know whether Cyberboi decided to just, apropos of nothing, upload it, whether there was things that were happening that I've not seen that led him to upload it, or if there was some sort of thing that Dark Viper said or did, a post or something somewhere that made him do it. I don't know that answer to that. Maybe someone in chat does. But in any case, the 10-minute video takes a very different tone to what we've seen so far. And I will no longer tease you with this. I will no longer allude to it. We will now watch, listen to, without any further ado, the 10-minute video. Let's begin.
I haven't had the chance to go through all of 7 hours of Dark Viper's fucking content. I haven't had the chance. But I've managed to skim through this whole section here because this tweet wasn't even about him.
Dude, we are on like minus 50 HP voice. Oof. Oh, that's a rough start, dude. He's already crying. He's already crying, bro. He's already crying, dude. Oh my God.
This wasn't even about him. So yes, if it is about him.
So it's apparently wasn't about him. My bad. Just realised that suggesting someone being shot in front of the young children in a public place isn't a good thing for America. Therefore means I'm racist. No wonder people get pushed to the far right when the far left call every fucker a racist anyway. Oh, he's about to pop an ult. He's about to pop the ult.
This wasn't even about him. So yes, if it is about him, it's disingenuous and it's lying and it's about him. But it wasn't about him. I've got people saying that they're trying to contact the hospital where my fucking dad is.
Oh my god, I don't believe it, dude. What, dude? I've not watched this yet. This is the first time I've watched this, and it is just impeccable. Please, any hacker out there, expose Cyberboi. We need to know if his dad is in the hospital or not. I don't care if this is bad. This is getting out of control. Dude, this is obviously someone... Like, dude, it's got the fucking... This guy. There, that guy. This guy. Are you serious that you're taking this seriously? Like, fucking hell, dude. What a loser, man. Just quick. Get a hacker to find out where he is. Dude, he's obviously fucking around. I can understand. This might seem or feel a bit distressing, okay? But do not fucking cry in a video about it and say they're trying to hack my father's cancer location, dude. It's so stupid.
Do you not understand?
Oh! Oh.
This narrative that you've spent a year trying to help me, we had 4 or 5 conversations that maxed out at a couple of messages.
Okay, I know this is pathetic, but he is right about that at least. He is correct about that. Dark Viper is massively over-representing the nature of the relationship that they had. That is true. But, I mean, it's unfortunately wrapped up in this wretched emotional manipulation crying shit.
You haven't spent a year trying to help me. This isn't a major betrayal. And even if you were my fucking best friend, mate,
He's crying.
You are valid for criticism. Oh. Albeit my criticisms were wrong. They were wrong. I had no justification for going after you the way I did. I saw red, I allowed my politics to blind my vision, and I was fucking wrong. You will not stop until I'm dead. This is... You've taken away my livelihood. There you go. There you go. What else do you want from me?
Oh my god, dude. Listen, once again, guys, I will just remind you that this fucking pathetic loser wretch that is sat here crying about getting into some stupid fucking beef with Dark Viper, okay, had a very different tone when he was siding with Dark Viper against me, didn't he? Oh, it's Mr. ChudLogic's a man-child. ChudLogic's got a pacifier in his mouth. Who's a man-child now, bitch?
Okay, that's
You're
wonderful.
literally sobbing
How
about
do
an
I make
internet beef,
money?
you fucking loser.
God, I don't know who I hate more. These people are etches.
Actually, it's you that needs the binky. You're the one that needs the binky, bro. On your way to the hospital to see a cancer-riddled father, why don't you pop down Boots and get yourself a packet of dummies and pop one in, you fucking bitch. Haha, bro, this is so great, dude. Very based, I must say. Not my comments, I'll let you be the judge of that. Just the circumstances are very funny and based to me, okay?
Even when I'm not on the internet, you're still going on. So what is this about? Is this about the views? This video performed shit, so you drop another community post about how you're going to carry on? Despite every single one of your audience telling you to just fucking leave it? I tried to reach out to you on Discord. You blocked me.
Was this the last video you posted? Do you mean was this the last video he posted, like, chronologically? Or, like, the last video he posted? Anyway, I think he's made a disc. I think this is the last chronological video that he posted. And I think on top of that as well, he's released a Discord statement too. Yeah, bro, cheer up, mate. It's not all fucking doom and gloom. GTA 6 is coming out soon. Are you not going to stick around for that, dude? Listen, I understand your father's a bit, you know, under the weather, but Think about all the GTA 6 content you're going to be able to make. Oh, dude. Terrible business. Terrible business.
So there's no conversation to be had. The thing is, I am genuinely sorry if I've caused you a problem, and it wasn't out of malice. It might have been out of ignorance, stupidity, lack of understanding, but it wasn't out of malice.
It's rough, man.
What you're doing is out of malice. You periodically set it up in your video.
Yes! Yes! Dark Viper's malicious! Yeah, I could have told you that 2 years ago, you fucking wretch. Could have told you that when you made your videos about me, you fucking loser. Yes, he is, absolutely. He wants to fucking bury his enemies. He wants to fucking destroy them. He wants to nuke them from orbit. And unfortunately, in you, he's found a weak fucking target, hasn't he? He's found a weak target. You're a Gaza apartment building and he's fired a J-Dam straight into the center of you and you've crumbled fucking all around yourself, bro. Dude.
Every 10 minutes, people will be reminded to go over to my channel. Not only is that just shitty, that's against YouTube terms of service. And it's fucking...
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Post grape review rating 1 to 10 scale in chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Now look, guys, I'm not a complete monster. Okay, I think this is probably some level of emotional manipulation, right? But I do like have some level of like you're not cut out for this, bro. Like you just should never have fucking got into it with a massive YouTuber, you know, with this malicious streak because you've crumbled. Like that when the pressure's on and he's fucking coming at you. Like, what were you thinking? Why did you do this? You know? You recognized it so quickly as well. I've got no chance against a 2 million sub YouTuber. Well, the thing is, I mean, in terms of like public perspective, yeah, broadly people are going to not like, it's going to be, everyone's going to shit on you because he's got the bigger audience. But you can deal with it and you can move through it. Like, you know, yeah, it kind of sucks that you're having to fucking deal with retards, downs-riddled Dark Viper fans coming to your comments. And it seems like some of them were leaving shitter comments. But you've just got to keep pushing forward, dude. It just seems so ridiculous to me that he's sat here crying about this. Oh, tough. Tough situation. Tough situation. That's tough. Oof. That's a big oof from me.
Banged to rights on a harassment charge.
Wait, what?
Will be reminded to go over to my channel. Not only is that just shitty, that's against YouTube terms of service, and it's fucking banged to rights on a harassment charge.
I don't know if it is it? What did he do to? What did Matto do that apparently breaks YouTube's TOS? I don't know if that's the case.
Hey, I am exhausted. I'm not sleeping. And the reason for you being tired and not sleeping is not because of a video that I made that got 9,000 views that barely anyone saw, that went out on a channel that had a 90% British audience. That's not why you're tired. You're tired because you argued with fucking lunatics online and you got doxxed, but that was fucking prior to all of this shit. Completely. And people have tried to dox you in my Discord. And I have spoke to my moderators and I've done...
By the way, this is what this guy looks like. I should probably just make that clear. This is what the guy looks like. So I must ask, did he stick his mask on before recording this or not? I don't know. It would probably be good because it would probably catch the tears. It did. Oh, dude. It's hard, man, because I really don't like Dark Viper. And I'd love to sit here and just be like, oh, I can't believe Dark Viper has pushed someone to the edge. But I just it's like, bro.
Off depressed people.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Where's the Matto Crashout? Well, I've covered the Matto Crashout before this, and there's a point after this. That's the finale of this. Okay, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
and everything I can to get that to stop, because I do not condone your harassment as much as you promote mine. Telling people to go over to my channel every 10 minutes in your video.
Oof. Wow,
That's
you're
wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Trans Nerd City. True, thank you for the super chat. You're telling me that Dark Viper finds ways to weaponize his audience against people he's beefing with. Wow. I mean, I remember when I was beefing with this fucking loser Dark Viper, there were tons of his fans that were coming to my fucking community. But you didn't seem to care about that because you made a video on his fucking side. Yes, absolutely, Matto does this. 100%. He was even telling his viewers to fucking unsubscribe from you.
Wrongly mislabeled
Wonderful. But how do I
Dark
make
Viper's
money
stance
off depressed
of
people?
accusing people of being racist,
Thank you for the
and
super
I
chats.
made an honest mistake.
Oh,
And
gritted
I am
teeth.
sorry.
Did you hear the gritted teeth there? He's saying that through gritted teeth, bro.
I am sorry for the way I've handled it. This is ridiculous.
Let's just sort this out quickly.
Every 10 minutes you put a call to action for people to go over to my channel.
Make sure we all know what we're doing.
You've said you've made it your goal. You put a
Dude.
You've said you've
I'll edit in a video and promote it forever. Yep. Sounds about right. Sounds about Matto. Sounds about Matto. Yes, this is who he is, bro. This is the guy you were cozying up to. Yes. He's always been like this. Always. And if you'd have just taken the time to check, you'd have seen that. But no, you wanted to gobble his cock. Raped Nerd City. He's a raped Nerd City, bro.
made it your goal.
That's
You put
Matto.
a video out saying I was lying about my dad's illness. You know I wasn't. You even changed the fucking title.
Oh,
I'm done.
he's done, guys.
I haven't had
He's done.
7 hours to go through all of your fucking videos. I haven't had the time. And you keep putting more out. You do not understand the shit I'm going through in my personal life. And your argument that I should have thought about that before I came against you, I didn't fucking know.
I mean, to be fair, I think the argument that's being made is, if you've got these issues going on, how have you got so much time to argue and shit on the internet? And also, like, what, like, it, you know, what it feels like is he's chucked some rocks at Dark Viper, and his fucking community have chucked a bunch of rocks back, and he's going, no, my father, stop. It's like, bro, you like instigated this. I would say that Dark Viper's gone fucking deranged overboard and gone way too fucking far, and how deranged and crazed he's been about this. But I just hate this idea that he's kind of using his situation and his father as the sort of defense. It's bizarre. It's like, stop, dude. Stop with this father shit, dude. It's so obnoxious.
Dad was going to hospital. He's been waiting for a bed for fucking months. That's such a fucking shit argument, man. You're taking things I've said about other people, other scenarios.
Wasn't this the guy that put a pacifier in your mouth on a thumbnail?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's the one that needs it.
Yes. I've already mentioned that multiple times throughout the course of this coverage, but yes.
Those things are true and making it about yourself. And I did wrongly label you in a video that was up for 12 hours and got 9,000 views that I deleted as soon as you messaged me. I've had people trying to hack my computer. I deleted my social media because you're sick and disgusting fans that believe everything you say.
Whoa! Yeah, whoa! Yeah. Isn't that crazy, Cyberboi? Isn't it crazy that he's got these deranged fans that believe everything he says? And then they come to your video and they leave their fucking comments. Wow, I'm just hearing this now for the first time. Incredible.
Are trying to access...
Wow, and guess what? You were one of those fans, you fucking wretch. You were one of those fans. And you didn't just come and leave a comment. In fact, if I recall correctly, I think he did actually leave a comment on one of my videos. And I deleted it because it was so long. And I thought it would be funny to do so. Oh, what is this you've done? Oh! How the tables turn. Wow. Oh, what is this? Wow. Baby need binky? Baby need binky? Get raped, bitch! Get fucking raped, bro! Thank you. Thank you. That is incredible. Incredible stuff.
Social media. I turned off my comments because I don't want to be reading shit like you lied about your dad having cancer because you irresponsibly put that in your fucking title. Oh. You are an irresponsible person, Matt.
What? Really? Oh my goodness. You're telling me that Matto is a totally irresponsible loser wretch with his audience? Oh, whoa. Incredible things I'm learning today, guys.
You're making it your goal to crush me.
Wow, you're telling me Matthew is a totally disgusting, malicious, lying freak? Wow. Wow. My mind is getting blown right now, dude.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
That Aussie became a member.
Thank you for the membership. Get reality checked, little bro. Get reality checked.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Carvos would have no diff, taken down DarkViperAU and come out on top.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, dude, this guy's just utterly raped.
You know that I don't have the time to sit down for 7 hours and go through all of your shit with what's going on. I made it public my dad was ill, you made it public he was dying, and you made a video to try and make it sound like it was something it wasn't. Parts of your whole stream are about things...
I mean, it is very sad your father's dying, but unfortunately, so is your entire fucking YouTube career, bro. Because you ain't coming back from this one easily. Well, in fairness, I think that there's a lot of GTA creators that will take this earnestly and will probably support him, you know? I mean, I don't know, dude, like... I don't know, man. It's like, I don't like Dark Viper. Dark Viper's a fucking loser. Absolutely fucking gone deranged about this. And you'll see in the next video we watch too. But what, I'm supposed to have sympathy for this guy? I mean, putting aside my personal biases, because he made some retarded video about me before. Like, you bit off more than you could chew. You bit off more than you could chew, you know? And that's fine. But it's just, you know, difficult for me to feel much sympathy.
And stances that I don't have. But I haven't gone through all of your stuff because I don't have time. But if I don't have time and then you just fucking carry on. You're carrying on and I can't stop it. You just won't fuck off and leave me alone. Where is this justified?
I mean, the thing is like, I know it's like a very wretched presentation, but that is true. Dark Viper is just like a dog with a bone. Like, he won't stop, dude. He literally will not stop. That's the kind of guy that he is. But again, you would have known that if you'd have paid attention to the guy outside of your own fucking parasocial obsessed bias.
How is this
sympathy.
justified?
You lay down with dogs, you can stand up with fleas. That's the way it goes.
Nothing about this is justified.
Welcome to the internet, bro. People act like deranged freaks with little to no justification for it. And DarkViper does this all the time.
This started very simply. I fucked up. But it didn't cause you to get harassed. It didn't cause any damage to you. It didn't do anything for you. The hundreds of thousands of views with the other channels of people that genuinely have problems with you, that's what's caused you damage. The subscribers you've lost, which I don't know if it's correct, but Social Blade says it's minus 10k, which adds up with the number on your channel. But the subscribers you lost weren't because of me. What's the likelihood that 9,000 people saw?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the subscribers that he lost were because people didn't like his take on Charlie Kirk, and they probably came to that conclusion largely independently. I'd be very surprised if those people watched Cyberboi's video and were like, I'm unsubscribing.
How do I make money off depressed people?
Does anyone else get reminded of Basherverse's I never said I was the victim response video when you listen to this?
I'm not sure what that is, but possibly. Thank you for the super chats.
Or my video and 10,000 unsubscribed to you because of it? No. You're driving your channel into the ground, and every other Grand Theft Auto creator has managed to message me and condemn what you're doing.
That is true. I mean, other creators are...
You have no idea what I'm going through. And I'd understand if there was a video that I put out with millions of views that I was doubling down on and all of this shit. I'd fucking understand, but this is not it, man. You have no idea. No idea what I'm going through.
The video is deleted and the situation is resolved. Not sure why it's being dragged. Because I'm petty, okay? Because it's funny. Because this has been a great segment. This has re-energized me. We've had a great time.
I almost feel bad, but then I'm like, man, I'd never put a video of myself weeping on YouTube.
Thank you for the $5. Spare me your moral frogging. I literally don't give two fucks about it, okay? Couldn't care less. I will do whatever the fuck I want to do, and there's nothing you can do to stop me, because everything is within TOS. Unlucky! Unlucky!
I've never been this close to taking my life, and it is because of you. This is not a justified response to the crime I committed.
Cyberboi could do the funniest thing right now. He's pulling a, what is it? Fuck, what's the name of the guy that DarkViper had this with? Where DarkViper was named in his suicide note. Was it Apollo Legend? He's trying to pull an Apollo Legend, is he? Well, not fully, hopefully. I'm being a bit silly, okay? I obviously don't want this guy to top himself. That would be horrible, okay? I genuinely don't wish that upon him or anything like that. Any bad stuff, okay? DarkViper met his match. Yes, exactly. It's basically like an emotional manipulation off, essentially. But I've got to be honest with you. I think that he isn't doing this intentionally because of the Apollo Legend. I think he's alluding to the Apollo Legend stuff. I think he's using it as like, I know this like will bother you or something, you know?
I just want to be left alone. And I'm walking away from YouTube, losing all of my income, putting my employees out of work because you felt like what you're doing is justified when it so very clearly isn't. I just want this to stop. The worst thing that you've done throughout all of this is that video saying that I lied about my dad having cancer. You turned it into fucking content.
Wow. You're telling me that Matto will use literally anything he can against someone he's in a beef with? Oh, what? Oh my God, there's no way. It is so annoying that he's saying things that he's done loads of times before, but only now he's noticing because it's against him. If he'd have opened his fucking eyes, he'd have seen it before when he's doing it to other people. Matthew is a totally wretched, malicious fucking loser retard. Oh my God.
I actually can't take this anymore. At all. I've reached my capacity.
Dear.
Please leave me alone. Please just stop this, man.
I mean,
Please.
Look. I gotta be real with you though. Okay? As wretched as I find this whole shebang, okay? At this point, surely that's the end of it. I would have thought, no? Surely Dark Viper's done with this now, I think. But no. Because guys, for those of you that forgot, looping back around to the start of this, when I mentioned that clip that everyone's talking about, that I shared.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Now it's
But how do I
time
make
for that
money
clip.
off depressed people?
Thank you, Cyber. That's great. Can you point me to the produce section?
Thank you for the $5. Thank you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive. We arrive at the clip. I'm fairly certain this is correct. I believe that this was then posted in response to the video that we just watched. Dude, this is... Dude. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! What is wrong with you? Like every single thing in this fucking video, your newest video is a lie! All I said, I just want you to acknowledge what you did and apologize. I spent 4 days of my life trying to get you to do that. And at every fucking turn, you said, no, fuck you. You just wouldn't even acknowledge what I want you to apologize for. Even in this fucking video, you still would not acknowledge what I wanted to apologize for. 4 days! And when I finally go, well, I have to talk about this publicly, I make one fucking video, one live stream, doing the horrible things you did, and now I'm harassing you? And you put 3 videos with nothing but lies. Calling me a fucking monster because you wouldn't apologize. Dude, you mentioned me on your show like 37 fucking times in the last year. I promoted you like maybe a dozen times. Anytime you wanted me, I helped you. And you just keep doing this. Why? You know, if you felt sorry, you delete these fucking videos full of lies. I didn't want to make my video. Obviously, I told you that multiple fucking times.
Dude. He is like on the edge here, I feel. Like what is going on here? Is he like putting it on? I don't know, dude. He just sounds totally fucking deranged. He sounds like an unhinged maniac. I quite like it, to be honest. I prefer this energy to the crying. I mean, I'm like, yeah, fucking go off, Matto. This is very entertaining. Well done. You've actually put out a fucking incredibly entertaining piece of content. But I don't know how legit it is.
Okay,
Is this his
that's
genuine
wonderful.
mental
But how
state
do I
right
make
now? Or like, what the
money
fuck is
off
going on?
depressed people?
Man having OCD/BPD must be rough.
Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Yes, my belief and understanding is this is in reaction to that video we just watched, the so-called, as I call it, 10-minute video. But I mean, even this is totally deranged and unhinged. Matto has won. Like, Matto has unquestionably won in this drama. Because Cyberboy is folded like yesterday's fucking laundry. And has totally given in to all of it. And fucking fucked off, deleted the videos, released this terrible video crying. But yeah, I mean, you know, like, was this necessary? Like, you know, I'm very much a person that's like, make what content you want, etc. Talk your shit and so on and so on. But like, Cyberboi is just done. This is a bit like the James Summerton take.
Just helping to justify streaming on Twitch.
Suter McGavin, thank you for the sub. Where I'm just like, you know, yeah, sure, matey boy. What's his face? I just fucking said his name. The fucking guy, plagiarism guy, H-bomber guy. James Summerton. People were saying James Summerton is obviously bullshitting about feeling suicidal. And I'm like, okay, maybe he is, but like, just let him be then. He's obviously a bit deranged if he's saying shit like that. Like, there's no reason to continue on. Like, to continue pushing if you're on the other side of like this beef with him, you know? But people didn't fucking care and were like, no, fuck it, keep going. And it's the same thing here. It's like, what value is obtained by doing shit like this? I mean, this guy's clearly fucking, even if he's faking it or bullshitting, he's clearly like on the edge of something. He's clearly fucking like totally raped. So, I don't know, man. It just feels a bit like, maybe it's time to lay down arms, you know? But DarkViper's like, nope, another deranged video.
But you just won't stop.
Okay, that's
and
wonderful.
I don't understand
why.
why.
Make money off
Delete these fuck.
Chud, that face right there is the last you will see before he places the pillow over your face to snuff you out.
Thank you for the 333. Thank you. So also, this is the malicious streak. This is the viciousness coming through. It's not enough that Cyberboi is just totally raped. Matto wants a completely decisive, unquestionable victory. So he's saying, delete the videos. What does it matter if the video stayed up, dude? What does it really matter at this point? Do you know what I mean? It's like, you just want this so you can definitively secure your victory in this drama. That seems to be what it is, to me at least. He must delete.
Delete these fucking videos where you lie. And we're done.
To Chud Nation.
Dog, say with the
We won't make any more stuff. We won't tell them about all the additional lies that you put in these fucking videos to pay me as a monster for things I didn't fucking do.
Uncle Matto yelled at you.
Thank you for the super chat.
Or because you just refuse to apologize and take accountability for what you did for 4 fucking days. You are a monster, and you will always be a fucking monster. Like, I want it as a tactical, because he knows I haven't blocked him, and he could just talk to me on Discord. But he can say that, and so people spam under my videos. Like, is this all just being a game? Are these crocodile tears? Like, I don't know. Because how can you apologize and then lie 15 more times? How can every video you make still contain, like, more than 15 lies each?
I just think that Cyberboi... Dude, this guy is such a fucking retard. He's in a fucking tailspin, bro. He's in a tailspin. He's bitten off more than he can chew, right? And he just doesn't know what the fuck to do at this point. That's what's going on. Cyberboi is just not capable of handling this, and so he's just spiraling out like crazy doing... I mean, who the fuck does that? Uploads a video like that, man. Even if you want to say he's being emotionally manipulative or whatever, that I think he is. It's because he's in a fucking tailspin. He just doesn't know how to deal with this. He's totally fucked, bro. So this logic of, oh, he's doing this and this. Bro, he's like fucking deranged, not knowing what the fuck to do.
I don't understand. How could that be? Explain it to me. I did fucking everything to keep this going publicly, man. I did fucking everything for you to try to keep this from going public. But you just wouldn't stop. And even now, you still won't stop. But I will stop. If you will stop. Please.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do
I know you will never apologize for what I want you to apologize for. I know you will not really acknowledge what you did wrong. I know you will not stop lying about me.
Not as a defeated foe, but as a wild animal he escaped just lying in wait.
Thank you for the super chat.
As evidenced by your most recent video. But just stop. Do it privately, man. Just take your lies of me private. That's all I want.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Mateo has gone full Joker mode. This has the Dark Knight energy.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, very much so. Thank you for the super chat. So, guys, from there, the last scraps of this story.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Dark Viper is a Belgian Malinois chewing on Cyberboi's leg right now.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. So Cyberboi ended up deleting the videos or privating them. I'm not sure which, but the videos are gone now. They're not publicly accessible anymore. Leave deleted, possibly privated. And Cyberboi did issue out a further statement in his Discord, which I will play now.
Yo, everyone. Just let you all know I'm okay. Last night I had a lot of really helpful conversations with people, and all of your support does mean the absolute world to me. It's been a really, really weird week.
Bro, if I posted something like that, you fuckers would say do a flip or some shit, wouldn't you?
But the way it's been left is I've deleted everything. Dark Viper's agreed to not carry on.
Okay, that's
And to be honest,
wonderful.
at this
But how
point,
do I
that's
make
the best.
money off depressed people?
It's ironic that this whole drama started over Kirk doesn't have empathy when Matto has none in his cold snake heart.
Very true, very true. Yeah, dude. Bro. Matto is the person, is the Charlie Kirk that he has described. Like, where's the empathy here, bro? Where's the empathy? Where's the empathy? You're so single-mindedly pursuing your own worldview and perspective on this. Like, it's you that's actually got the callous disregard for others in this situation, I would say. Matto, you've become the thing that you hate. Right? I mean, is that a crazy take? I don't know, bro. It's all started because you're saying Kirk doesn't believe in empathy. Where's the empathy demonstrated in this situation? Very, very true.
I can ask for. So I'm just gonna, for now, just
I
spend
know
the
you
next
would,
week or
Stylo.
so
I
just
know.
family stuff. There's a
Never gonna
couple
happen.
of videos that will come out on the Cyber Waffle channel, which is just like stuff that's already been recorded and ready to go. But Cyberboi content, I'm still gonna just be making stuff and just feeling the groove of making videos, because for me, that I love that. It's my favorite part of the
Okay,
process.
that's
I love it.
wonderful. But how do
And
I
if
make
I make
money
a video
off
that I
depressed
feel is
people?
special enough to
Remember
release,
the
I
other day
will.
when you were feeling despondent from lack of content? Who knew we'd end the week like this? Wow.
Dude, this has been an absolute belly buster content with this stuff. I mean, it's been great. With some whiners earlier. Dude, I had to go over all of it. Dude, it's too good to fucking miss the opportunity of. But yeah, I've really enjoyed covering this, obviously, as you can probably tell, for multiple reasons. But yeah, it's taken up longer than I thought it would, to be honest. And also, I'm leaving early today, so we'll do this. And we'll probably head over to the gaming stream, I think, by the time we finish this.
And then when I feel properly like ready to get back into it, I'll be back in full swing again. Just for now, my priority is just spending time with the family and stuff. And I'm coming off, like, so I don't have any social media. So if you see anything on Twitter or Instagram, no, I don't have any social media anymore. It's all gone. And I'm going to be off Discord as well. But
well, I mean, whether or not Cyberboi had made content about me, I would probably have ended up covering this anyway, because I always find it fun, where possible, to cover Dark Viper stuff. Obviously, it's tricky because I can't just react to his videos because he's fucking queer. But obviously, if I can watch portions of a stream or something like that, or someone clips it, flip-flop clips it, I should say, we can go with it, right? But it obviously has an extra flavour because there's a personal element from my perspective in this, you know. And the thing is yes, I'm making it somewhat about myself talking about it. But I do think there's a valid point there of like, look, you fucking decided to jump on Dark Viper's side when it suited you. And now you're, you know, finding out that the Viper's got a sting in the tail. You know? That's not really, you know, biologically possible. But in terms of conceptually it is. It's like you've realised now that, yeah, this guy's a total freak. And I, you know, now it's on me, I suddenly realise. Very, very amusing.
back soon. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I just need a bit of me time. And I think being in the the past 2 years doing nothing but daily uploads, and with everything that's going on as well, everything's just built up. Like, and I yeah, I just need a little break. Don't worry, I will come back. I just need some time. And thank you all for your absolutely beautiful messages and your support. It does mean the world to me. And yeah, I'll catch you all very soon.
So that, as far as I understand it, is CyberBoi's last word on this. And then the final scraps of this, literally the last gasps of this. I'll just throw this up now. That's why I'm pulling it off all stream. So, Dark Viper, while the CyberBoi drama is over, my Crashout in hindsight is very funny. If you want to download it for memes, it is still here. Obviously post this. And I just wanted to show as well the response. I saw a couple of responses from people on Twitter. Not very many. There's probably more than this. But it does seem like the court of public opinion is against Matto on this one, which makes sense to me. I understand why. I mean, you know, I've made my criticism of Matto. I just think there's criticism of CyberBoi too, but whatever.
Chud, if you rewind a few frames, you will see some spit flying at the camera. There is your thumbnail.
Very based. Very based. Thank you for the 333 in Austrian Painter. So, Combat Wombat is against Dark Viper here. So he did another post. Oh, I didn't see this. So apparently he did another post about it too. Fucking hell, dude. There are two groups of people in this world. Those who have seen my video explaining what CyberBoi did and therefore understand why I need to continue. Or is this from before? Or is this from a while ago? I don't know when this is from, to be fair. 5 hours ago I thought might be as of here, but maybe not. Anyway, I'll read it anyway. Just don't take it as read that this was... I don't know when this is from. Okay?
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Yeah, let's bring it up. This is probably from before, I would guess. Anyway, Combat Wombat's words here. DarkViperAU is probably the most pathetic person on YouTube right now. Sure. He's made 2 videos, multiple hours ranting and whining, 5 community posts, and he's still going. CyberBoi apologised and has made several videos just asking it to be dropped. This dude's in tears at this point, and there's people harassing him and threatening to contact the hospital his dad is at. All over this, a minor disagreement on Twitter because Matt's ego is bruised. So I think people will probably disregard or not see or not conceptualise the emotional manipulation that I think that CyberBoi is doing. Which I get. I mean, it's just the way people are. And that's why alting tends to work, you know? It's because people take it in like this. I think that he's deleted a lot of this stuff now, so I got no idea when this was posted. But yeah, Matto's gone back and deleted a whole bunch of shit, essentially. So difficult to know. And then there's this. TGG, DarkViperAU's friend and podcast co-host, has gone on to say, I've learned to stop trying to help people who don't want to be helped. Also, that's another point as well. Don't forget that Dark Viper was also doing emotional manipulation too. Like, it's not as if CyberBoi's the only one doing it. In fact, I would possibly wager that CyberBoi was influenced by Dark Viper doing it previously. But obviously, can't prove that. But I'd certainly wager that. And yeah, Dark Viper was pulling the same shit as well earlier on. So let's not, you know, let's not act like CyberBoi is, you know, like, I've got some sympathy for CyberBoi. He obviously bit off more than he can chew. Obviously didn't, for whatever retarded reason, realise the kind of individual that he was contending with. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
you
for
for
the
super
chats,
Kirby Yosh. Off depressed people.
You're the top G Chud.
So anyway, the world is a better place when you spend less time online. Remember that. Go outside today. And this person says, TGG, please talk some sense into Matto. TG says, I've tried to talk to him, mate. Hasn't responded to me in days. I've learned to stop trying to help people who don't want to be helped. This person says, I really hope you guys don't split up, especially over this whole ordeal. TG says, Matt will always be able to reach me privately if he wants to. That won't change. I don't burn bridges with anyone. However, I do have a brand that I need to worry about. I need to do my best to distance myself from drama publicly, especially heading into May next year. And this is their podcast together. Having a drink together. And then obviously you can see the message here. Matt, what on earth are you doing? And apparently he's been ignored. Apparently he has been ignored. And that, ladies and gentlemen, ends this segment. That was so good. That was so good, bro. That was brilliant content.